G'day all, welcome to Dad vs Son and our playthrough of Stalingrad 42, the Caucasus campaign from GMT, designed by Mark Simonich. I had played quite a few turns of this. I've uploaded the first 3 turns and then my files got corrupted. So, and considering I didn't get above 2 VPs the whole bloody time, I've decided to restart this, which is the easiest way rather than try and reset it back to turn 3 and start turn 4 again. So my apologies for that. Hopefully I won't make the mistakes I made last time, and we can do a little bit better by the Germans. But who knows? Who knows? So we'll give it a whirl, see how she goes, and go from there. So, as per usual with this one, the Russians have a pre-turn 1 move to help to consolidate their positions. Now, looking at this again, I'm in 2 minds about what to do. In that, what I could do is actually leave these forces up here, consolidate this one over to this one over to here maybe, and bring this one back down, sort of thing, and that gives me Zockbonds the whole way around to here, and that means that the Germans would have to come on and attack straight away. But the problem with that is that neither these units nor these units are on the other side of a river or anything else. So, you know, we can just come down and roll them all up. So I intend to bring them back again, consolidate where I can, and try and do a fighting retreat like I did last time, because that appeared to work pretty damned well for the Russians. And what we need to do with the Germans is pick the pace up so we can try and get as far, especially south, as we can, take out Krasnodar as fast as possible, and Taman, to get these extra bloody troops. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'll pause it there. I'll do the Russian movement again, and then we'll come back and have a look. So it won't be long. Righto. So I've gone for a different setup this time. Again, I've brought the naval infantry and the guards over towards here and Krasnodar, because I think that's a bloody good move. I've brought the Makop with the 2 cavalry back to here, and the other 2 cavalry back to here. So they're behind a river and behind a marsh area, which is good. That helps to stop people coming straight down the road here and across. And if they get over to here, then we've got a little bit of a buffer to start with. We've got a Zockbond there. We've got a Zockbond here with this reduced elite unit behind the river. Another Zockbond, put a 2nd unit in here, more Zockbond, another Zockbond with the motorized unit up here in Kropotkin. Consolidated these troops, so again we've got Zockbonds all around to try and stop them just punching straight through, and moved the North Caucasus headquarters support unit back up here as well, as per usual. So we still have an avenue of approach straight down if we wish, but that's all we have at the moment. So Again, I've set these up slightly differently. I've got a armoured unit with the 2 Jaegers and the mountain division. I've got armoured units with 2 infantry divisions in each, and I've got the 3 armoured units together, and then the Slovakians to come over and help these units here. So we need to punch a hole in the line. Simple as that. Now, crossing any of the rivers, attacking, of course, we don't get our bonus, and the defender is doubled if we don't have anything on the same side of the river. So we need to clear some areas to start with. And what I'm thinking of doing is maybe doing a punch straight down here to break the line, and then roll up either side with just a holding force back here to start with. That's the cunning plan. Now in here, they're not in a town hex or anything. Oh, sorry, they're in a town hex, which doesn't give them any bonus or anything else, and we still get all our attacks and so forth. Now if I bring this unit on with these 2, they've got 6. That'll give us 4, 14, 20 to 6 is a 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1. Again, I don't believe we get the aircraft in the first go, so we're not going to go for that. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And bring this one down. It's got a movement of 6 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to put an attack in there at the moment at 5 to 1. But I think I want to push that out a little bit. So I'm going to bring down one of these other units that's got 14. And they're going to come down 1, 2, 3, and that should bring us up to a 7 to 1, I think. Right, so we've got that. We also want to break this line and give us a punch through there. These units are going to move a 6. They're going to come on here and go 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5 to here. They've got 6, 7 is 13, 23 to 6 is a gain of 5 to 1. So I'm going to bring down another unit here. Excuse the fat fingers. They've got a movement of 3. 1, 2, 3 is good, which leaves our final stack up here with the Jaegers, the Mountaineers, and the blah, blah, blah. The Jaegers, the Mountaineers, and the follow-on artillery, armour. I'm going to bring the mountains on here. 1, 2, 3, simply as a blocking force there. Russians won't have the manpower to get across there, which is fine. And then these ones here, which gives us 5, 10, 12. We'll simply come on over here. We've got a movement of 4. They can come on here for 1, 2. No. Here. 1, 2. And they're just a little holding force. So we've got 2 attacks coming in. What I'm going to try and do is roll this one up first. Excuse me. And then if good, we can try and come over and take these out if we get good or enough for her. Okay, so this one here, like I said, we've got 6. There's no halving or doubling or anything else. So we've got 23, 25, and 12 is 37 to 6 is a 6 to 1. And we get the 2 shifts, which makes it a 7 to 1 on there for the elite tank bonus. We have 7 to 1 at 2 is a D1 advance 3. Okay, so a D1, defender loses 1 step. Surviving defenders must use the retreat and become disrupted or conduct a determined defense. So they're going to lose 1 step no matter what. So we're down. Right. So determined defense, what are their chances realistically? They're in the open. They've got nothing going. Oh, in fact, they can't do a determined defense because of the outcome. So they have to retreat. D1, 3 hexes and become disrupted. Okay, so which way do they want to come back? I think they'll go 1, 2, 3 and become disrupted. Righto, and we've got an advance 3. Okay, so we're going to advance these guys. 1, 2 to here. Oh, excuse me. And they can attack again there. So they're going to attack there. That's a 23 to 3, which is a 6 to 1, plus the bonuses, takes it up to a 7 to 1 again. And we get a 3, which is a DR4 advance 3. So a DR4, defender must retreat 4 and is marked in full retreat. No determined defense. Okay. So he retreats 4. He comes back 1, 2, 3, 4. Marked in full retreat. And we have an advance 3, but we've already advanced 2. So they'll simply come over 1 like that. And these guys can still advance 2, and they'll go 1, 2 to here. And they can't attack again because they've got no movement left. Righto. So we've punched a hole in the line, which is what we wanted to do. And now we can come over here and do this one. Get this out of the way for the time being. So again, we have 6 with no change. And we have 10, 20 there, 22, 34 to 6 is a 5 to 1, with elite tanks bonus is a 7 to 1. Again, for a 4 is a DS advance 4. So DS, defender shattered, they lose 1 step, determined by me. It doesn't make any difference. They're both the same, I believe. Yep. Must retreat 4 hexes marked in full retreat. Okay. So he's going to come back 1, 2, 3, 4 into there, marked as full retreat. with him on top. And we have an advance 4. So the infantry can only go 2. So we'll come in here, we take our first victory point for 1, and then we come over, ready for next time if need be. And this guy here, advance 4, which we can do. We go 1 to here, we've got 20 to 6 is 3 to 1, plus 2 is a 5 to 1, and we'll do the attack. At a 6 for a 5 to 1 is a DS advance 4. So again, they lose 1. Retreat 4. Which way do you want to go? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just come straight back. We've advanced 1, so we still have 3 more we can move. 1, 2, which means we can put in another attack into here. Now, we've moved up to this guy here, so he has to go back 2. 1, 2. Which just leaves this little fella here for 4. And again, we have 20 to 4 now, because he's doubled in there. 20 to 4 is a 5 to 1, and we don't have any other bonuses. Oops. And we have a 3, which rolled all the way up there, which is an A1, D1, advance 2. So A1, and he's gone. Sorry, that's the D1. The A1 will be the Slovakian unit. And we'll advance into Kropotkin for 1. And we've still got 1 more that we can move. We'll leave him there. And we'll move up into here, which means that these 2 units have to retreat further. So this one will come back 1, 2. And this one will come back 1, 2. And that's it. That's the Germans done. And then we're over to the Russians. So their initial phase, because we don't have weather until turn 17 as such. No air units, no train markers, no fortifications. Allocate their resource point, and I think we really, really, really need a fortress started. So we're going to start it here, as per usual, to try and block off that roadway. We don't have any SPs to flip ASUs. Axis reinforcements, and we have 1 unit. Again, that TC unit will come down into L, ready to come on. Replacements, we have 1 Russian infantry unit. So we'll do this unit here. Mark him with a replacement under the NKVD. There we go. No leaders, no offensive markers. We're into the movement phase. Okay, so this guy here is going to come in full retreat back into Maykop. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this guy here will stay in full retreat as well, and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. Rough wood. Yep, he's fine. Right, so they're done. The Naval Brigade will come in where we're building the fort. The Guards unit will come into Krasnodar, as we usually do. Righto. We have this disrupted unit and this full retreat unit. I'm going to bring the disrupted unit back to the full retreat. Using tactical movement like that. He's going to stay there. We've got a movement of 5 for this guy. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, helping to block this road here. These guys are simply going to come back across the river to here. That's their full movement, 1, 2, 3, and we've now got our Zoc bonds this way. These fellas here, what have we got? Total attack is 2, 4, 6, 8. Total defense is 12. So we can't even do that. So we need to start bringing these guys back. So these guys are going to use extended movement and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into here. What do we want to do here? And this guy will go, these guys will go 1, 2 to here, again forming their Zoc bonds so we can't get around here. And this simply ties this up. Righto. Our Trans-Caucasus unit down the bottom here will simply come up to Anapa as per usual and is marked as disrupted. And is there anything else we want to do? Anything else we can do? And the answer is no, that's it. Okay, so we've done the movement. We don't have any combat. Recovery. Okay, so replacement marker comes off from there. Disrupted comes off from there. This unit remains disrupted. Full retreat becomes disrupted. Whoops, I'll fix that in a moment. Full retreat becomes disrupted. It was 2, wasn't it? Yep. Just tidy this back up again. Apologies. 1 for Krasnodar. Let's leave that up on there if I can do it. Okay, they're done, they're done. That's done. Disrupted comes off the Trans-Caucasus unit. And that is that. One thing I forgot is I should have put a disrupted on this North Caucasus unit when I moved it up here, because I moved it more than 2, but the disrupted marker comes off now anyway, so apologies for that. Righto, so that's done. Supply phase for the Russians. Everybody's in supply. There's no hassles there whatsoever. So we are good to go. there's no isolation, there's no SPs to flip, and that is the end of turn 1. Righto. So I think a lot better start for the Germans. Again, we need to keep the pressure on. But again, the Russians have traded effectively, other than here, there's been no real forward movement from this point. So, the Germans have gotten a whole 5 hexes in the first turn here. Nothing over here, bit of a push here, but these guys are now out on a limb and really can't go forward and do a great deal by themselves unless they sort of run amok. So we need to keep the pressure on, which we will do, but I think not a bad start for both sides. So thanks very much. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you for turn 2 in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.